Hi everyone, Shane R. Monroe here. If you're like me, you've seen a dozen of these videos already, horking these sleeves, these little sleeves that'll let you store your physical media without cases. I bought 400 of them. And you can see here I paid 43 bucks, which includes shipping. And here they are. And we're going to show you all about these, how they protect your discs, what I think of them as a big physical media collector, and all the good stuff that surrounds changing these things out. Let's start off with how much 20 CDs actually weigh. 4 pounds, 9 ounces, well, let's round it down to 4.9. That's almost 5 pounds of CDs. Now we're going to weigh in at the end of this and see how it looks. So the first thing that I found interesting about these is that, well, they feel durable. They don't feel like that sticky plastic that would like pull artwork off your CDs. Here's what it looks like when it's all finished, right? Here's ZZ Top. You can see I got everything, the back insert, the booklet, and you can even see the label on the top. So that's really cool. So we're going to go ahead and fill one of these. But before you do that, you need to figure out which one's bigger, because one of them is slightly bigger, one side, and that's the side you want to put the rear jacket on. And it'll make sense in a minute. You can see it's just a little bit bigger. So we're going to make sure that that's on the right-hand side. We're going to get Brothers in Arms here. What an album. We're going to take off the booklet, the disc, and then we're going to tear this back plate off and get to the actual rear insert. Now, this we're just going to toss to the side, and I'll show you what the mess this is when we're done. So you'll take the back and you're going to fold this over. You're going to fold over the labels. They should already be like perforated, so it should be easy to fold. You're going to stick it in the slightly bigger side. Okay, and you should be able to see the plastic just over the top of this. If you put it on the other side, it won't fit right. All we have to do is slip it in, and we'll slip the disc in. We'll put the disc downward facing so that it's against paper and not plastic on the bottom. And that's it. Looks great, and you can see the label right at the top. And there's one down. So we're going to do the rest of these discs. We're going to do it really, really fast though. And if you're going to do these things in bulk, the first thing I recommend you do is figure out which side is which and make sure that the opening is up. It sounds stupid, but believe you me, you're going to want to measure these things out and make sure you've got the right ones. So obviously this is the bigger side on that. So we're going to put that down. We're going to flip it over and rotate. Trust me, this isn't a weird shell game. It's, there you go. Now we got the right side is the longer side, and we're going to do all of these discs. We're going to make it quick for you here, though. It's going to be 20 seconds. I thought you'd like to watch. I was going to clip all this out, but I thought it might be interesting to see the different ways that I pack it. Sometimes I put the back in first. Sometimes I put the other ones in first. I was trying to find like the optimum methodology for doing this and the fastest one, because I got hundreds of discs to do. All right, we're going to stop real quick right here because this is a double disc set of Family Guy Live in Vegas. So you got 2 discs as well as the back insert and the booklet. And this is a thick booklet. This is just a nice big thick. Check this out. I mean, it's got inserts and everything. It's big. So I wanted to kind of stop here and show you that these fit just fine. No problem. There's a little bit of extra wiggle room. We're going to put 1 disc in on this side. You've probably already got it figured out. We're going to fold these over, stuff them in here. Maybe. You know, if you have fingernails, it's probably easier. Probably should stop biting mine, whatever. All right, you're going to tuck that in. Sometimes it gets caught on the lip of the plastic there. There we go. All right, and there's our double disc set, and it looks great and it feels great. All right, let's finish this up here. Another 20 seconds of packing and unpacking and packing and unpacking and packing and unpacking. There's something very cathartic about doing this. You get to touch your physical media, you get to look at the booklets again, things maybe you haven't seen in a while. So it's actually really cool. Plus you get rid of some of those nasty broken cases. Look at the scuff marks on that Foreigner one. All right, that's it. Look at that. It was actually about 11 minutes to do 20 CDs. Not too bad. And remember how tall the pile was? Now it's like a third, maybe even less. All right, so here is the mess that I now get to get rid of. Stacks and stacks of plastic, which need to go away. All right, time for the weigh-in. Just to make sure it's accurate, we'll be putting it up on the screen as well to show you the difference here. It was 4.9, now it is 1.8. You're talking about a difference of 3 pounds, 3+ pounds. Unbelievable. Now, of course, you're going to have CDs in your collection that have specialty cases or triple, quadruple disc cases, special editions. Obviously, those aren't going to work out for this particular thing. However, these are about the same size. So whatever storage solution you have for these, you'll be able to use for the other CDs. We'll show you that in a minute. Here's a nice little Prime box, an Amazon Prime box I caught, and it's 70 CDs in there with plenty of room. Look at that. They're beautiful. They look beautiful. That's a perfect fit. And you can see, you can actually flip through them just like you would anything else. So it's really nice to be able to actually see what you're looking for. Now I'm going to put up letter dividers and all that, but this is just a Prime box. That's kind of ghetto. Now this plastic container is really good. I've got a link in the description below for you on Amazon. This is probably the perfect container. It fits like a glove. Look at that. The labels are raised up a little bit. Let's move all of these over so we can see what this guy kind of looks at capacity here. And look at that. That's 90 CDs in that one little area. And I've got a little bit of room here that I can put these in. Look at that. That's great. I've like, oh, you could easily probably put in 130, 140 CDs in there. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is spacesavingsleeves.com. I did not get these sent for free. You saw how much I paid for them, $43 and change. Again, they come in 100 packs, 200 packs. There's a bunch of different ways you can get them. I really have enjoyed working with these. I wasn't sure as a physical media lover if I could part with these cases, but look, guys, I've got so damn many discs. And this, I've still got a whole other crate that I have to go through. This is just one little crate. I got a whole other crate to go through. I've got a lot of things to do here, but I truly believe that my discs will be protected because I'm not an animal, and they'll be fine in these sleeves. Well, listen, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys know what to do. And of course, if you've got time, please check out these other videos right here on Monroe World. I'm Shane R. Monroe. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.